Pelagic or pelagic fish. What does that mean? The word means basically the top ocean predators, the largest fish in the ocean, because they are so long-lived. They travel across the ocean's width. They're not as limited to, say, coastal regions. These fish travel the deep oceans. Pacific pelagic fish, tuna, well, salmon aren't really pelagic, but they are. They have the same biological uptake paths, but they don't necessarily span the globe in their travels, whereas pelagic fish do. So swordfish, all these top predators, some that we love to eat, tunas specifically, albacore, and all the different types of what they put in a can and call tuna. Anyway, these pelagic fish were studied back in the 50s and 60s and 70s very heavily. It was part of a concern over heavy metals in our environment. Elements not normal to the biology of the planet. Excess quantities of things that we really hadn't been exposed to. So inside of this was the study of these pelagic fish, And in that they found that they had accumulated, because they eat basically the sum of all the smaller things under them, the little fish, the little things that eat the microbes, the organic matter, the algae and things that live in the oceans. Those are eaten by the next bigger thing and up the ladder. So these tuna end up accumulating the sum of all the little things underneath them because of this fact of biological accumulation, where things go into your body, where elements go, where compounds go in your body, and how long they're resident there. So we are the top predator on the planet, not individually, as a species. We can kill and destroy everything around us fairly easily and quickly. So as consumers of these other edibles, we're susceptible to this uptake. And we realize that, we know that. What happened was, I'm trying to remember how old I was. I can remember when it was a hard stop eating swordfish. And restaurants had swordfish, because they had learned and discovered that heavy metals, that nuclear materials had accumulated in these top species. That is a fact. One of the major constituents is the tons of coal, ash, and soot we have put in the air. That contains heavy metals and nasty carcinogens that are common to the planet, but not in the quantities that we have. This is the challenge. These are things we really haven't seen in minuscule amounts. So pelagic fish, tuna, they are very susceptible to biological uptake. So when these clouds, these waves form in the ocean, these currents and drifts that form just like clouds in the sky become feeding grounds, then that biological accumulation begins to occur. The years, the decade now of nuclear materials out in the Pacific from Fukushima has this potential. It's still there. There's ships out there mapping radiation on our planet right now. It's part of defense systems. It's part of knowledge systems. It's part of, oh shit, we're killing the environment systems. That's a bit on biological uptake. Mercury and lead. What they don't speak to is the isotopes of mercury and lead they find in the fish. And there is a ratio of them. There is a ratio of man-made isotopes with possibly nuclear properties, fallout, decay materials. Uranium and cesium, plutonium, a lot of those decay down into bad, heavy metals. So, pieces out.